in the kitchen.
All right, this has been a hot topic. We've been talking about this all morning. Helene Charlebois is joining us, nutrition expert. Great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for coming back.
It's always fun.
We are boosting our testosterone.
That's right.
And the stats are really, yeah, you try that. The stats are really quite interesting because after 30, men start to lose it.
Yeah.
1%
At about
a year.
1% a year. So you're not 30 yet, so you're okay.
That's right.
You're
No, I'm
fine.
not. So I'm 7% less.
Yes.
Like 37.
Yes, and
Yeah.
of course that's an average. So what we want to do as we age is try and eat, especially men, but women it's also important for testosterone levels. But as we age, we decrease estrogen and we get more testosterone and going into menopause.
Okay.
But for men, it's very important, and you need about 11 milligrams a day
All right.
of zinc. Well, sorry, that's for zinc, and zinc boosts testosterone levels.
Yeah, in the prostate, is that where we produce, that gland is where we produce our testosterone for the body?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the tissue in the body that has the highest level of zinc. So you should take care of your zinc levels. And of course, it's good for immunity. So 11 milligrams per day and one oyster. So if you eat one of these every day, you
So
get
good.
12 milligrams. Breakfast.
In one shot?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can have an oyster every day if you like.
Wow. That's, that might not be that accessible for most people.
Not accessible.
Okay.
Here we've got other zinc-containing foods. It's interesting, all the nuts, and this is wheat germ, or in Canada we fortify our cereals with some zinc, but pumpkin seeds and squash seeds have 4 milligrams. These have 2 milligrams per serving. And of course we have our legumes here that have 4. Meat, venison, lamb, turkey, chicken, wild game, has about 8 milligrams
Okay.
per serving, which is about 2.5 ounces, which isn't a lot. So in here you'd have probably 20 milligrams maybe in this piece of steak.
All right.
So now you're talking about higher levels of zinc. So what I've done here is maybe prepared a nice breakfast that you could eat, and it's all fresh. So dairy products have about 2 milligrams per serving.
You've got some blueberries in there, pumpkin seeds, right? Looks delicious.
And then some wheat germ that we've all added. So this is a high zinc breakfast here. And then over here we've got maybe a lunch, dinner. Fruits and vegetables don't have a lot of zinc, but cruciferous help to promote zinc production.
Can we talk about why we want testosterone in our body?
I was going to ask, I mean, I understand why we take vitamin C and vitamin D and what it does for us, but what is it doing for the body and differently for the men and the women of
Well,
why
actually,
we want
it's
it?
both the same for sexuality.
Yep.
Okay.
And as your testosterone levels reduce as you age, your drive
Yes.
for intimacy can be reduced. And we all know that intimacy is very important in our lives.
So men and women both, testosterone is the hormone that is responsible for that drive.
Yes.
Okay, so can we talk about some things that actually harm your testosterone production?
Yes, over here we're looking at coffee. So we're looking at
Oh,
caffeine.
we're in trouble.
Well, caffeine, you can get it. You know when those energy drinks kind of worry me today because there are some caffeine in it? No more than 4 caffeinated beverages per day. And I'm talking 1 liter. I'm talking 1 cup. So you know when they say, oh, I have 3 cups a day of coffee, but the cups are quite big. So when you're looking at coffee, it actually boosts your testosterone levels slightly due to cortisol and adrenaline. But if you go over the 4 cups a day,
It drops it?
it drops it down. Alcohol, of course, we all know that. You can peter you out a little bit.
Double whammy for me right now.
And we have a word here, cigarettes, of course, which
We
will...
couldn't find any, which
See?
we're proud of, right?
No cigarettes on stuff. I tried to get a cigarette, but this is a healthy stuff.
Name a single benefit from cigarettes. Not one.
Not one.
Not
And
one.
it actually reduces the blood flow to the areas where you're going to have more stimulation. Stress, this is my stress ball. Stress will actually increase your testosterone levels initially because, again, it's adrenaline and cortisol, fight or flight, but then it also peters it out because it takes all your energy to do so.
So while you're probably at work and stressed out, you're burning all of that testosterone production at
You're
the time.
taking a cigarette break
Oh,
and then
yeah.
going to get your coffee. I mean, really, there's so many things that are affecting it over the course of the day where you start to understand maybe why that there could be
Pass
some
me that
issues.
yellow thing there. Pass me
Really?
that.
This is a
Your
pound
extra
of body
fat.
fat simulated. So
Look at the
Jeff
size of
earlier,
that.
yeah.
I have 13 extra of these on me.
Extra. How do you
all
know? Did
spread
somebody
out.
do a test?
No, I know my normal weight should be.
Anytime you can come to my office, I can actually measure your body fat and your
Okay.
muscle mass and all that stuff. I
Probably
have this
somewhere
great
like
little scale.
28% body fat.
But when you store excess body fat, it will reduce testosterone production in the body.
What about spongy belly fat? Is that bad for you?
Yes, that's the visceral fat. That's
Yeah.
the one. So it's really good to stay at a good weight. These are
Okay,
good.
and really quickly, because I wanted to just hit on these
These
ones.
will clean your pipes.
Okay, those are the good.
Yes, these are like omega-3s. I've got omega-3 eggs. Of course, salmon in a can or tuna is fine. And here we have some fresh salmon, and of course some good fat. So we've got, this is an omega fat, I think it's a canola oil, but we also have, which has your omega-6s, your omega-3s, your omega-9s are in fats, so olive oils.
In general, we're not eating enough fish, probably, I think, right?
Maybe pumpkin seed oil would be good, because pumpkin seeds are high. Yeah.
There you
So
have
in
it.
general,
Zinc.
no.
Overall thing though is zinc is what you're looking for.
Zinc is what you're looking for, and try not to have too many things that'll decrease your testosterone.
And always vitamins from food, probably better than a tablet.
Yes, because food first, always. That's why dietitians, we always promote food first.
So interesting, very important information for those who, you know, might not know why they're tired or, you know, things aren't going as well. So
Things aren't going as well,
You know?
just boost your testosterone levels
There you
naturally.
go.
Up to the 17-year-olds, they're fine, right? You're saying it's usually peaking between 17.
Even women, estrogen and testosterone peaks at 17.
And then we
And then
down
at
from
age
there.
30,
So if you're 18, you're getting old too.
they're still peaking though.
I know.